Today's video is about, oh, there comes my horse. He's walking up to me, he's like, what you doing? Today's video, he's like, oh, no, I still look pretty interesting, look at that. He's like, he has food, he's maybe trying to figure out if I have his lunch. Today's video is, recently, I've seen this come up a few times online. There must have been some other Facebook post video that talked about this, because I've seen this come up with a certain group of people. A lot of posts the last couple of weeks about giving horses choices, and I think that this is a great idea, right? Like, on the very surface level, I am all about giving, not all about, but like I'm totally for the idea of giving the horse choices. I think that it's really important in terms of their intellectual development. I think that they will have a lot less resentment if they don't feel like they're forced into things. And I think that this can be a really useful way to like help the horse, help my thoughts become the horse's thoughts, which is one of my goals, right? Is that I achieve with you-ness, and if the horse is with me, my thoughts are their thoughts. However, what I've noticed really with this, and I don't know if the original video, what the intention was, but what I've noticed it's kind of gotten twisted into is like, I'm gonna let the horse make all the choices, free of consequence. And I think, especially that second thing, there might be some choices that I might not want the horses to make, just leaving a qualifier in there, because I can't think of any off the top of my head. But I think it's the free of consequences part that's troubling. I finally figured this out because I've been thinking about it for a few days. So if I'm trying to teach my horse something new in the round pen, and he's loose, choices are great. Let that horse go on a search and try to figure it out. However, if the horse comes up with a choice that is dangerous or the wrong behavior, there has to be some kind of clue to the horse that that was not the right thing. Otherwise, how is the horse ever going to separate what you wanted it to do from what it actually did? It won't. Don't make your poor horse guess. They don't like that. It makes them frustrated and nervous. So here's the thing. If I let this horse here just the other day, perfect example, having a hard time, he really wants to flee, tracking right. This is an old habit. I've been working on it, and I've just recently come to a conclusion about some things I need to do a little different. So he had a pretty strong opinion when I went to block his thought about it. He had the choice to do that. And I didn't get after him, but I did ask him, I did continue to try to block his thought about it. Now, at one point, he did kind of run off and leap up a little bit. He leapt up way far away from me. Total as far away as he could get and still be in the pen. That was an okay expression of his opinion, and I let him have that. We stopped, we kept going, we carried on. What would have not been okay is if he had pushed over the top of me, come trotting towards me and reared up with all that energy, which he's done in the past. That's why I bring that up. Let's not lie, he's not perfect. So here's the thing. I didn't beat that horse when those things happened. I didn't get after him. I didn't have all this angry energy. But I did say, that's not it. You know, I found some way to say that, whether it was slapping my thigh or kicking a little sand or something. You know, there's a bunch of ways I could get that done to tell that horse, especially a horse this sensitive and in tune with me, if he switched into me, he feels my energy, and that's enough to change him. So point being is, I can help him a lot clear those things up by telling him, hey, you got the wrong answer. It doesn't have to be personal, it doesn't have to be a big deal, it's not that he's in trouble, but hey, you got the wrong answer. Because otherwise he has no way to know what I really want him to do, which is actually part of how he's ended up with this flea in him, is that I have allowed that because I haven't wanted to scare him and to try to take it out of him, because I knew that it would bring up some anxiety in him. So now I've got to clean up a mess that somebody else made that I haven't done an effective job of cleaning up. Now I'm trying to clean it up. A different example might be, and I saw this happen last week, where somebody literally let their horse bite them and then there was no consequence. That is a problem. That is very unclear to that horse. It sends the message to that horse, hey, I bit my owner, she was fine with it, carry on. That's how that horse is like, cool, I bite, that's fine, nobody has a problem with it. She has no idea that that's an issue. So she's going to have a harder time when somebody does come along and tell her it's an issue.